Hey yo, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzle. You watch my channel, Mr. 14, and I'm here doing a review of Love and Hip Hop Season 10, Episode 7. Alright, it was a good episode. I mean, the weather special was majority of the episode, and it was nice. So, this review is not going to be long because it wasn't that much besides the weather special. So, and I'm not going to really go into details about the weather special. I'm just going to talk about brief things here and there, and that's it. Go end the video. So, it might be a short review. Alright, so, let's start with Kimbella. All right, Kimbella is got a call from Jewels, and normally he talked to the kids while they're on the phone, but this time she want to have an adult conversation because he's currently serving the 2 years charges of a gun charge that he had. Did. And she always keeps saying, "Oh, stupid gun charges, stupid gun charges." I said, "Girl, at the end of the day, he brought the gun to the airport, whatever. He had it. He had to suffer the consequences. It is what it is. He did it. He did it. It's not like it was out of the blue. They put it on him. He did it. So it is what it is. All right. So and it's only just 7 minutes time. So she want to do some thing. Don't worry about that. That's my phone. Yeah, kiss you better. I like you better. Yeah, that's my song right there. But yes, so Kimbella is talking to Joelle and they're having a little time. So she wanted to talk about things because money is drying up a little bit here. You're not here. You're not making an income in here, and it's hard for only one income coming in to do stuff. So she wanted to talk about the album. She said she's working on his 3 projects that Joel's left off. It was sitting there, and like it's there, basically there, and you just gotta work on it a little bit and move forward. And he working with his she working with his brother. I think he called twin or something. I guess they kind of look just alike. So I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know he had a brother, but it is what it is. I don't follow their lives. So they working on that, and she just wanted to say, of course, she got to get his Joel blessings to see how he feel about that. Because, he's in the jail. Maybe some people might be funny about their project and say, you know what, don't touch it till I get back. But he said, no, he said, go ahead and do it. He said, go ahead and do it. It's there. It's available for everyone. It's there. I got your best. You have my best interest at heart. You know what I do, like. You know how to do this. I trust you, and y'all can get it done. So I said, okay, cool. So she's doing all that. She great. But she told him that she gonna meet with Christy and Juju later on. And he said fine. He said he glad that y'all put the past in the past. Y'all moving forward in your relationship. And y'all good because him and Joel's always gonna be good friends. They always gonna be brothers. They always gonna be dipset for life. They always gonna be connected to each other. So it's good that they wives or they mate, they partners is it's good. So Chrissy, Juju, and Kimbella met up, and Kimbella goes straight to the juggler. She said she doing 3 projects. Joel's in jail doing 3 projects. He gave us a blessing to move forward, and she got the mixtape and a project, a feature with Lil Wayne, and she want to feature with Jim, and she want to know if Jim comes and do it. And Chrissy said he'd be on it. He would love to do it. He's stay cool. And Jim sent Christy something for Joel's, and basically Jim gave money for Joel's. I guess put in a commissary so he could have, and then let him know that it's from Jim, and they be brothers for life. He always love him. He always gonna be there for him. So he want to give him something. She said, I would definitely let him know that he gave and he loved and all that stuff. So she really appreciated it. It was very nice. It was a good gesture. I was like, that's good for you, Jim. All right, so before that, Christy and Jim was talking on the couch. It was all right. Okay, whatever. They were talking on the couch about new rules in the house. She always come up with new rules, and she said he always breaking them. I said he was always breaking them. Stop making the new rules. Okay, if you gonna make a rule and he always breaking it, ain't no sense making the new rules. It is what it is. You live your life. You do you. He do you. Long as the house is clean, that should be the number 1 rule. Long as the house is clean, that's all it should be good. But he did say that you need to come down with some better laundry, better pajamas. You got one of these freaking pajamas on downstairs. It's nothing looking nice, all that stuff. You need something to lingerie on and stuff like that. And I said, oh, every now and then, Chris, you gotta get that freakum dress, like Beyonce said. Sure, you gotta get that freakum dress on for let him know. He been in LA for a little bit, all that stuff. He come home. and she was complaining about that freaking weed smoke. He smoking the weed. I saw that clip on Instagram or whatever that he was smoking in the bathroom, and Chris said, "Jim, I know you smoking in there." He said, "I'm not smoking," and he got caught. You could know, you could tell we smoke, Jim. You know, she's not stupid. So that was that. And he said he haven't written for a while. He haven't written for a long time. He haven't written for his music. So yeah, he had to get back on things, and he haven't written Joel's as well. So he needs to start writing back Joel's and also start writing music. And as Chrissy said, he will do the feature, so he need to write his little lyrics, his little verses stuff for the songs. So that's nice for them. All right, so Safari went to Yandy's house because you know after what happened last week of that blowout with that, and I knew that was the really main reason that Safari was upset. He was upset that Erica sent her friends to confront him like that, to embarrass him in front of people like that. I said, yeah, that would be messed up. If you want to talk to him privately, you can talk to him one on one, but not to have his friends come barge into his party, embarrass him in the party, tell him he needs to not be here, this is like that, and you trying to chastise him in front of his friends and stuff like that. That's embarrassing. I would be pissed off too. I would not have that. Not have that. First of all, you can't tell me who I invite my party. Now, yes, granted, she was not here for Richard, and she did not want Richard there, Rich Dollars. Then he told Rich to go, and Rich said, "Okay, cool. That's it. That could be the end of it. You go back to your party stuff." But she kept going, and she kept going. He was upset about that, so he left. So he didn't go home. He went to his mom's house. Then he chill out and all stuff, and then he came to Yandy's house. And Yandy was like, "What's up? What's going on? What's going on?" He just spoke about how everything happening. He don't know he could go through with this with the wedding and stuff like that. He just too basically upset about everything that's going on. And she said, marriage is not gonna be all peaches and cream. It's not gonna be all rise and stay like that. And it's not gonna be the person that you first met, because this goal will be it changes. So you got to know how to deal with that and move forward and realize if this is the person you should be able to deal with it. Because at the end of the day, it's not always happy. You're gonna have some troubled times in your marriage, and you got to deal with that. If you can't deal with that, then you should not get married. So he got a little bit of saying all that stuff, and she said, "Wait, where you going? Where we going?" And he just walked out and he left out. He needs to be alone. He's the type of person who needs to get his thoughts out. Yes, he wanted to speak it out, get it out there, but he also needs some time alone and to think those through. And so meanwhile, Erica crashed at Remy's place, and she went through all as to how Rich defamed her character. They had bad blood. Yes, it's been years. And Remy put it out there. He said, "Well, so you gonna throw away your marriage, throw away the wedding and all that stuff that because Rich Dollars." That's what it is, because at the end of the day, you think the marriage, just like Yandy said, you think the marriage is always on those, always. No, it's always going to be compromised. It's always going to be issue problems. It's how y'all deal with that together will make y'all stronger. And then as y'all do that, y'all realize how stronger y'all are, how more love you have that person the next day than the day before. So it's all about the test of times and how y'all get through things together. It's not always going to be a climbing rocking mountain and then y'all always go climb up. It's gonna be bumps in the road. So she was like, "Oh, you gonna throw away for this because of Rich Dollars?" And she said she got a lot to think about. I said, "That's cool." So the wedding, she's there. She don't know what Safari's at. He didn't come home. She's worried and all that stuff. So she's getting ready. The wedding venue looked beautiful. It looked beautiful. The decorations. And it seemed like if I don't get married, I think that would be my wedding color scheme too. White and red. It seemed like it was very, and the reason why I like the white and red because my birthday is on Valentine's Day. So if I get married, that would be like my colors, white and red, and it's so nice. And they have matching like color schemes. She had a nice white with silver beading. He had also the white tux with silver beading. I said, that's how you do it. Don't like plain ass shit. Sometimes it's his wedding just as much as the wife, the girl. So he need to be dig up too. I say I won't spend all that money like him or like that, like them, because they got money, so they could do that. But I was like, he flashy, just like he's a flashy dude, so he got to do up his tux. I said, go ahead, Safari, you looking mad prim and proper right now. Shoot, If she ain't pregnant right there, she would get pregnant she would get pregnant that night. And he was looking nice. He was looking really good. And Erica was looking nice too. Erica looking nice with her dress on, and her beading and stuff like that. I'm not gonna really talk too much about it. But she looked nice. And what makes it very meaningful and beautiful is that they both gave them a trinket of something that they hold dearly to their hearts. It made them cry. I said, y'all can't be doing this crying now, y'all. Y'all want me to cry up too? I can't. I was looking at it, I said, don't do it, y'all. Don't do it. Y'all doing too much. And all right, so she heard that he's in the building, so he came because he rolled to the venue on his motorcycle. I said, "Oh, you gonna get your little tux all dirty and stuff?" Well, it's a video with his thing, but he was cool, you know, that's safari fashion. And he dap up and he said, you know what? He thought about it. He said, you know what? At the end of the day, all that stuff in the matter was pettiness. In the past was petty. It doesn't matter. It's the future. And he could see his life with Erica. And Erica said, I won't see no one else get married to but Safari. So I said, good. Y'all both on the same page. She realized he's there. So she gave him like a necklace bracelet with his uncle. And you know, we all know how his uncle did pass away. And his uncle was like a dear father figure in his life. So you know that was very important for Safari. And he saw that his sister came and gave him the necklace. Erica sent her to give it to him. And he broke down crying. And I said, oh, that's nice. That was really nice. That was really nice for her to do that. And I guess they did the first look picture or something like that in the balcony. He came on his tux. He was waiting. She came out. And then he gave her something. And of course, you know, everyone with their father to walk her down the aisle to give her away to the husband, but he's not around. He's died. So she got a picture of him and had his signature. And he said, I know you want your father memory of being there with you. So he gave her the blessings. That is very romantic. See, Safari is a romantic guy. I like that. I love that. That was really nice. I love that. So they did their wedding special. He did a beautiful vow that made people cry, and he spoke from the heart. Now, Erica, I like you, girl, but why the hell you read your vows from the phone? I said, that was so tacky to me. That was tacky to me. Like, he read from the heart. He said, you always been my dream. You've been wonderful. You put up with me, even through my silliness and everything, but I want to know my life with you. I love you and all that stuff like that. I'm going to be there for you for every step of the way. She read her vows through the phone. And I said, girl, you didn't memorize? But I guess you can't memorize things when you're pregnant, so like that. So I guess I give her a pass. So, but they did their vows, they good, and they cool. All this other stuff, it was a little petty little drama. Sierra and Cardi came late to the ceremony. Sierra always repeat. Cardi didn't. So her name was on the list, but Erica did mention that it was a guest problem, it was guest list problems. So she apologized for that. So her name shouldn't have been on it, and that was that. So they waited a while. They waited outside until the ceremony was over. And ceremony wasn't that long. Ceremony usually don't last that long. The most of the time that will take the most time is the cocktail time and the eating and the food and the reception. That's to take the most of the majority of the time. The ceremony itself is only take like 10 minutes tops if you really go. It just change the vows, say I do love you, and that's it. You get married. And that was that. And then outside, Yanni brought Johnny as a +1, even though he wasn't invited to the wedding personally. Yanni brought him as a +1. Terry and Joe's outside. Terry said, listen, I don't want to be seen around you because they don't think I'm trying to stop relationships. So Johnny came out there. He was all in the business. And I here for Joe. I said, Joe, I would say, Joe, look, I'm here for what Joe said about Jonathan. I said, Jonathan, mind your business. It's not your business. Yes, you're there for your friend, but you should not dictate the actions of what's going on about this stuff. At the end of the day, Joe is a grown-ass man. Tahir is a grown-ass woman. They do whatever they want. They're not going to be together. It is what it is. So why are you so invested about everything that's going on? Leave it alone. Joe said, mind your effing business. And that's exactly what you should be doing. Mind your business. It's not that big of a deal for you to be all in the freaking mix about what's going on. Because at the end of the day, me and Sin is me and Sin. It's had nothing to do with everything else. So leave it alone. And that was that. So they did that. They did the reception. They was dancing. They had a good time. They enjoyed themselves. They love each other. Erica glad that she listened to Remy, and she said it was right. She don't even remember what the hell she was beefing about. So she said, "Oh, that's not matters." She happy she's Erica Mena Samuels, And that was that. And Safari's happy too. He was crying throughout the ceremony as well, and it's emotional too. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's both the groom and the bride's wedding. It's not the. I hate when people say it's always about the woman's wedding. It's about the woman. It's about the woman. It's her day. It's her day. No, it's both of them days. Cause they both make a decision to spend the rest of their lives to move forward. So when the people say that, I said no. It's whoever the bride and the groom, it's their day. It's their day. It's not just the bride. It's their day. He's spending his money. He's wasting, doing his thing, spending his time. It's commitment ceremony for everyone else. So it's the father Erica Day. It's both their days, and they both was great, and they both got their wedding that they deserve. And I like that wedding, that color scheme. It was nice. It was decorating. The roses was nice, bouquet and everything. It was good. And that's the color scheme I would like to have at my wedding: red and white. And I said, even though white do get dirty fast, but still. But that was Love and Hip Hop New York, y'all. Like I said, it wasn't that much, so it won't be a long review. So please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. The next one I'm going to do is Love and Hip Hop Miami, so stay tuned for that. And I'll talk to y'all later, all right? Peace.